Yo, what's going on, man? As y'all can see by the title, man, this is not really like a set in stone like video on dribbling. It's on dribbling in the gameplay, but we're gonna get right to it. So 2K, man, ever since NBA 2K has added next gen to the game, man, we seen a decline on gameplay, bro. The first year we had the NBA 2K21, the movement was slower. But we was moving from NBA 2K20 to 2K21. 2K21 was still faster, but it wasn't as fast as we seen 2K19. So I'm gonna just go off on patterns on what 2K normally does. We seen 2K19 dribbling, then 2K20 came out and it was a slower dribbling. So then 2K21 came out, it wasn't necessarily fast. Well, for current gen we had the speed glitch. 2K21 next gen, there was mainly just little step backs, hop backs. You wasn't really moving for real on 2K21 next gen. So then we got 2K22. People was complaining about the movement on 2K21 next gen. So then we had 2K22, and the movement was so much better. Like, I played that game, I didn't even realize what we had till we lost it. Like, that game was the best dribbling next gen engine we ever had. So then, what 2K do? The movement, we have no adrenaline bars. Everybody was saying it was good after we got to 2K23. So then we get to 2K23. What do? They add adrenaline bars, and this is where everything starts, bro. When they added these adrenaline bars, bro, that limited a lot of people to dribble. So then that's when you see a lot of people playing the same way. There's no diversity. All the peak 2Ks, we seen way better dribbling, and we was able to use most of the more moves that they had. So they took away numbered animations, they add adrenaline bars, they make the game slower, they introduce pro play. So now it's like, if y'all gonna give us pro play, y'all need to allow y'all. Like, this is why I say 2K doesn't know how to play their game. 2K added, they have dribble styles in this game, and they don't understand how a dribble style works. If I put on a dribble style and it's the slower, and all of them are slow, I'm gonna use the fastest dribble style they have. They don't know how to identify what a fast dribble style is. So that's why everybody uses the same Darius Garland, and that's not even a fast dribble style. So 2K has a problem with identifying effective dribble moves. So back to adrenaline bars. So when they added this, you're dribbling to score the ball, and you're only doing two moves behind the back, and you're going back to the little step back, little 1-2 movement, get to the basket, shoot the three, whatever you got to do. So 2K took the fun out the game with the dribbling once they added adrenaline bars to the game. So now we got adrenaline and we got slower pro play gaming. So in 2K23, I feel like they had pro play in the game, but we didn't necessarily know. It wasn't like announced. So then that's when we had 2K24, the first introduction of pro play. That game, it wasn't as bad, because now we see how 2K25 is. It wasn't as bad as 2K24, but it still was a slower paced game compared to the peak 2Ks that we like. So 2K24, they introduced pro play, we seen that. Then we got 2K25. This is where they were supposed to speed up the gameplay, but I feel like we're 2 years into pro play of them officially announcing it. So this is where we at now. 2K26. We're at 2K26 right now, and it's like, 2K, what we gonna do? We had two back-to-back years. We seen how pro play was. A lot of the people in the community don't like pro play. They make it to, they say, oh, this pro play this, pro play that. But in reality, it really just saving 2K. They using AI at the end of the day, and it's saving 2K so they don't have to fly people out to do mocaps and stuff. So what I would say is something they should end up doing, and it doesn't make sense on why they don't do it. They should add the number animations into the game and add pro play animations. It will have way more variety of dribbling. Like, you see in 2K25 gameplay, bro. Me playing it, every year it goes down and down for me. I don't play the game at all. This year probably was the least year I played the game. So I feel like this is finna be a surprising year on what they finna do. Cause 2K gotta make a move. I ain't gonna lie. GTA finna come out. We've seen a lot of these games. So everybody been saying how the gameplay has been so slow this year. I feel like 2K is gonna do what they need to do. So now let's get into what they said in the game details. Now look, we got pro play again. So they say powered by pro play, dominate every possession with immersive technology that directly translates NBA footage into realistic gameplay. Feel more connected to every dribble and crossover with revamped size ups and experience fast-paced dynamic movement with all new pro play features. So this year is different because 2K never puts in a game details, or I want to say never, but they never done it before, that the game that you should experience fast-paced movement in the game. So basically they advertising that we should feel more connected this year and we should have fast-paced gameplay. There's even another game detail. I'm gonna pop it up. We're gonna read that one too. So this is it again. It says control the court, experience enhanced gameplay, and authentic controls that allow you to orchestrate the offense and dictate the pace of play. Facilitate with free-flowing dynamic movement, stay in rhythm with improved shooting mechanics, and separate from defenders with graceful Euro steps. Flash your skills and play fast in single-player and multiplayer game modes. As you can see, they say play fast in single-player and multiplayer. So that's the second time 2K is saying something about fast-paced gameplay. So like I said, 2K is not really credible, like due to what they put in their game details. But I'm just going off on what they said in the years, and like I said, the patterns on what 2K does. So I feel like this year, since having back-to-back two slow games with pro play, like I said, we're in to see what they do. And I'm not fully dependent on 2K adding the game fast. I'm just hoping, because at this point, if you playing 2K, you just hoping 2K finally gets their game right, because they're the only basketball game until we college basketball. So we're about to go over the game details from 2K21 Next Gen. So it says a smoother, tougher game. NBA 2K has never moved so well and felt this good. With next generation player motion technology, players move fluidly, reactively, decisively around the court, and the impact engine brings a new level of physicality unseen in NBA 2K, allowing you to feel and give hard contact above and underneath the rim. New ways of handling and passing the rock are unlocked with the advanced pro stick. So you see, every year 2K is just giving the new features they add to the game. So now we're gonna read NBA 2K22 game details. So they say step your game up. New tactical offense meets an overhauled defense for a more competitive and immersive NBA 2K22. Add skill-based dribbling, shooting, dunking, and alley-hoops to your bag of moves, and counter them with ferocious new blocks and contests on the other end of the court. So this is just going over like bland detail. It's not really in detail, but they just speaking on what they brought to the game. As y'all can see, they haven't said nothing about fast-paced gameplay. So now we got 2K23. In 2K23, they said take more control, feel refined gameplay in the palm of your hands on both sides of the ball in NBA 2K23. Attack the basket with a new arsenal of offensive, skill-based moves while you unleash your potential as a lockdown defender with new one-on-one mechanics to stifle opposing players at every turn. But now we got 2K24. It says enjoy the most authentic gameplay yet, with the emphasis on seamless mechanics and attention to detail. Showcase your deep arsenal of moves with revamped interior defense and dribble combo controls for more rewarding skill-based actions and effectiveness. So they going down the line, making improvements from the older game and showing off the new stuff they added. But we still don't see nothing in the lines of anything fast-paced. 2K25 was one of the slowest 2Ks we ever seen. So now we finna read what the game details was. So 2K25. Now we got 2K25. It says powered by Pro Play. Bring your game to life with Pro Play. Immersive technology that directly translates NBA footage into engaging gameplay. Get up close and personal with your favorite NBA stars. They immerse yourself in clutch moments as Pro Play powers the most authentic NBA experience to date. So this is kind of like a default. I think this is how they explain Pro Play when they drop 2K24. So I don't know if this is the game details, but this is what I found. So I'm gonna pop up what they said for 2K26, and y'all my point just makes sense. So we just leave it up to 2K to see if they lying or not. So this is what they said for 2K26. I'm obviously not gonna read it because we read it at the first start of the video, but like I said, this is the first year they ever even said something about fast-paced gameplay, or just fast-paced in general, and next gen 2K. So we just, like I said, we just leave it up to 2K to see if they lying or not. You know what I mean? They have been lying about a lot of stuff, but hey, we can't do nothing but just depend on them and just hope they get it right. But if this video helped y'all like this little debate about gameplay and dribbling in 2K, y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out.